Hello students, after a long time we are meeting again. In this video lecture, I am going to explain chapter 2 motion, unit 1 kinds of motion. When you look around us, you can see some things are moving and others are not. For example, things like stone, table, trees are fixed and do not move. So, these things are said to be at rest. Now, we shall define what is rest. When the position of a body with respect to its surroundings does not change with the time, the body is said to be at rest. The things that are moving like flowing water, flying bird, running vehicles and moving fan are said to be in motion. Then what is motion? When the position of a body with respect to its surroundings changes with the time, then body is said to be in motion. Rest and motion are relative terms. Now we are going to see how rest and motion are related. Imagine that you are traveling by a bus. If you compare your position with respect to the surroundings outside the bus, such as trees, houses, other vehicles, etc., are in a state of motion. If you compare your position with respect to the surroundings inside the bus, such as passengers, luggage, etc., are in a state of rest. Therefore, an object may appear at rest with respect to some objects and may appear in motion with respect to others. This means that rest and motion are relative terms. Let us discuss about different types of motion. Different objects undergo different types of motion. Motion can be categorized into translatory motion, rotatory motion, circular or circulatory motion, oscillatory motion, vibratory motion, periodic and non-periodic motion, random motion, uniform and non-uniform motion. First of all, we are going to study about what is translatory motion. Some of the examples through I am going to explain translatory motion. Here you can see firing of a bullet from a gun, a girl sliding down a slope and two cars moving along a road. All these cases, complete parts of the object or body move through same distance in the same interval of time. It does not matter body is moving along a straight line or curved line. So, translatory motion can be defined as the motion in which all the particles of a body move through the same distance in the same time. There are two types of translatory motion: rectilinear motion or linear motion and curvilinear motion. Here you can see firing of a bullet from a gun in a straight line, car moving on a straight road, an apple falling vertically from a tree, pushing a box in a straight line and march past by student on straight path. All these cases, object or body moves in a straight path or straight line. When a body moves along a straight line, the motion described by the body is rectilinear motion. Next, curvilinear motion. When a body moves along a curved line, the motion described by the body is curvilinear motion. These are some examples of curvilinear motion. Athletes running on a curved path, ball kicked by a boy at an angle, and cars moves on a curved road. All these cases you can see the object or body moves in curved path or curved line. This type of motion is called curvilinear motion. Now, can you tell what is the difference between rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion? In rectilinear motion, body or object always moves along a straight line, but in a curvilinear motion, body always moves in a curved line or curved path. Let us understand this topic through a video. In the first video, you can see that the car is moving in a curved path, therefore it shows rectilinear motion. In the second video, you can see that when the striker hits the coin, it moves the coin in a straight path, so it shows rectilinear motion. Here you can see a spinning top ceiling fan and potter's wheel moving in a circle about a fixed axis. This type of motion is called rotatory motion. So, rotatory motion can be defined as a body moves or spins about a fixed axis without changing the radius of its motion. Movement of fan, spinning wheel or charka, motion of swings like merry-go-round and giant wheel are some other examples of rotatory motion. Let us understand this topic through a video. In this video, you can see that a spinning top is moving in a fixed axis without changing its position. So, it shows rotatory motion. Next, circular or circulatory motion. Here you can see the earth revolving around the sun and a boy rolling a stone tied at the end of a rope in a circular path. Thus, the motion of a body along a circular path is called circular motion. It is also a special kind of curvilinear motion in which the distance of a moving object from a fixed point or center does not change. Rotatory motion is different from circulatory motion. Here, this object is in rotatory motion and this object is in circular motion. This is the axis of the fan. These are the leaves of the fan. In this leaf, this part is very near to the axis and this part is far away from the axis. So, the part near the axis, this part, moves a lesser distance and the part away from the axis, this part, moves more distance. Here, moving object is stone. This is the center. So, complete part of the stone moves through equal distances in equal intervals of time from the center of the circle. In rotatory motion, different parts of the rotating body move through different distances during the same time interval. It means the part near the axis moves a lesser distance than the part away from the axis. But In circular motion, complete parts of the rotating body move through same distances during the same interval of time. Let us understand this topic through a video. In the video you can see that a stone moves in a circular path without changing its center. So it shows circular motion. Next video you can see fan is moving about a fixed axis without changing its position. So it shows rotatory motion. Next type of motion is oscillatory motion. Here you can see motion of a pendulum clock and a buoy on a swing. Both case body moves as a wall to and fro or back and forth along the same path without any change in shape. Thus, the to and fro motion of a body about its mean position is called oscillatory motion. To and fro motion means object moves small distance forward and backward in the same path many times. The needle of a sewing machine moving up and down, the piston of a spray pump, the motion of a stone tied to a string are also examples of oscillatory motion. Let us understand this topic through a video. In this video, you can see that metal board moves in a to and fro motion. So, it shows oscillatory motion. The same happens with the seesaw. It moves in a to and fro motion. Next, vibratory motion. It is a type of oscillatory motion, but the body does not move as a whole or complete. Here you can see motion of stretched metal wire, the movement of strings in musical instruments like guitar, sitar, violin, etc., the movement of the surface of drum and vibration of prongs of a tuning fork. All these examples, a part of the body always remains fixed and the rest part move to and fro rapidly about its mean position. Mean position means rest position. So, vibratory motion is a kind of oscillatory motion in which the moving object undergoes rapid to and fro motion. Let us understand this topic through a video. Here you can see when the drum is hit, it undergoes rapid to and fro motion. So, it shows vibratory motion. Periodic motion. In this type of motion, a body repeats its motion after a fixed intervals of time. Here you can see motion of pendulum of a clock, movement of the hands of a clock and the earth revolving around the sun. All these cases motion repeats after a fixed intervals of time. In this picture, hands of the clock occupies the same position after every 12 hours. Here, the earth takes 365 days to complete one revolution and then it repeats same process. Periodic motion can be defined as a repetitive motion which repeats itself after a fixed intervals of time. Oscillatory motion and vibratory motion are periodic in nature. Let us understand this topic through a video. In this video, you can see heartbeat which repeats itself after a fixed intervals of time. So, it shows periodic motion. Next, non-periodic motion. In this type of motion, a body does not repeat its motion after a regular intervals of time. Examples of non-periodic motions are movement of players in the field. Sometimes they run fast and sometimes slow. A child on a swing. Sometimes it may be fast or it may be slow. Movement of flying birds. Motion repeats but not fixed intervals of time. Let us understand this topic through a video. In this video you can see a player running, sometimes fast and sometimes slow. So it shows non-periodic motion. Random motion. In this type of motion, an object which suddenly changes its motion from one kind to another kind. For example, motion of football player on the ground, motion of flying butterflies and kites. All these objects have no specific path and they change their motions suddenly. So they have random motion. You can find out more examples of periodic motion, non-periodic motion and random motion. Let us understand this topic through a video. In this video you can see mosquitoes changing its motion from one kind to another kind. So it shows random motion. Here you can see a car is moving along a straight road. The car covers 4 meters in every 2 seconds. Look at here. 0 to 4 means 4 meters. It is covered in 2 seconds. And 4 to 8 means next 4 meters. That also is covered in 2 seconds. In this case, the car is covering equal distances in equal intervals of time along the same straight line. So, uniform motion can be defined as when a body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time along the same straight line. A flying aeroplane in a particular direction at a constant speed and ant moving along a straight line at constant speed are also examples of uniform motion. Next, non-uniform motion. Here also you can see a car is moving on a straight road. First 10 seconds it covers a distance of 50 meters. Next 10 seconds it covers 90 minus 50, 40 meters. Another 10 seconds it covers 180 minus 90, that is 90 meters. So on. Car is covering different distances in equal intervals of time in a straight line. Every time interval is fixed, that is 10 seconds, but distance covered is varied, that is 50 meters, 40 meters, 90 meters, again 50 meters. So, non-uniform motion can be defined as when a body covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time along the same straight line. Sometimes distance covered should be same but time interval should be varied. Such a situation, non-uniform motion can be defined as when a body covers equal distances in unequal intervals of time along the same straight line. So, we have completed different types of motions. Now your homework is make a list of different types of motions with 5 examples in your physics copy. Take care of yourself. Bye.